my Aunt Darlene, and she's been taking care of my great-grandma who has Alzheimer's, and she's been taking care of her for several years, and she's a pretty great lady. She's by far my favorite aunt.
Aww.
Yeah. So.
She's gonna make me cry.
Aww.
Okay.
So how long has Granny had Alzheimer's?
12 years that we know of.
Wow. Wow.
No, that's a long
And out of those 12 years, how long have you been taking care of her?
Probably 11.
Yeah.
The 11
Yeah, I
years.
knew it was a long time. Yeah, when did you start to begin and realize that she had Alzheimer's? What were some of the things that you noticed?
I started noticing getting more forgetful.
Yeah.
And one of the things was like, used to I could tell her she had an appointment that week.
Mm-hmm.
Then it got to where I had to call her the morning of the appointment for her to remember it.
Yeah. Would she start like throwing stuff away? Like.
Yes, she threw a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Started noticing her throwing a lot of stuff away.
Yeah.
Especially like pictures, because she didn't recognize who they were.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. What was something that seemed to bring Granny, like her memory back? Like certain smells or like a song? It could be like hymn, like Old Rugged Cross, or like even a voice that you noticed that she would like light up.
We could not think of anything. The only thing I could think of was when she first moved in with us, she would want us to get out of her house.
Oh, yeah.
And then she would remember that her son was a police officer. She couldn't remember his name or anything, but she knew, she go, I'm gonna call my son that's a police officer.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you feel is probably one of the hardest things with having to take care of someone with Alzheimer's? What do you think has been hardest?
Probably like when she first had to start having help with the bathroom, a shower, or being fed, because she didn't think she needed help, that she needed help.
Yeah.
So it was hard seeing that and seeing her lose her independence, you know.
Yeah. What is one of your favorite stories of her? I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily.
After her moving in with us, one of my favorite stories is her and John and I were sitting at the kitchen table talking, and our cat Leo jumped up in the other chair, and she was getting onto him to get down, and he sat back on his legs and started doing this at her.
Oh, what did she
So
do?
we all got to laugh, and we thought it looked so funny.
Oh.
He started swatting his front paws at her.
Oh, that's so cute. How do you think Alzheimer's has changed your perspective of how life is and how short it is? And
it makes me appreciate having my memories and how important life is now.
Yeah.
It also worries me of me having it one day.
Yeah.
And it also makes me think about, we used to always talk about having a garden and quilting together, and we waited till she retired. But she, you know, she had it come down with it right after she retired. So we didn't get to do that. So I regret that, but mostly to live life to the fullest now while you can.
Yeah, while you can. What was she like before Alzheimer's? What were some of her characteristics?
She was more quiet, but she loved her family and her kids and grandkids.
Yeah.
Play hide and seek and make
hide and seek.
tents.
Yeah. I remember being so excited. Like I was kind of scared too when we play hide and seek, because I'd be hiding under the desk and then she'd stomp her feet and come in there and be like, "I'm gonna find you." Yeah.
But she loved spending time with her kids and grandkids.
What do you miss the most about her?
Everything.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is just even talking with her. You know, being able to talk with her.
Yeah.
I can talk to her now, but I really miss talking with her.
Yeah. It's okay. Let's see. How has this affected like your family and like, you know?
Luckily, I was glad that Kevin and the boys wanted her
Definitely.
with us.
Yes.
And like when the first moving in, there were days that she would scream at us to get out of her house.
Yeah.
That and that she was at first unhappy having to leave her home, too. But really that, and then a lot of it's that we can't just run off to go eat or go do something. We've got to get somebody to come sit with her now.
Yeah.
So that's hard.
And I can remember, like, people with Alzheimer's usually always seem to have one person that they always seem to be, kind of mad at, and it seemed to be like always Kevin, because I can remember her throwing french fries and stuff at Kevin.
And she would, I didn't catch it, but he told me she would sit at the table and take her fork and Tommy would.
Oh, really?
She really, and he didn't do anything to cause her to, be with him like that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I think that's it.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
You did really good.
Well, thank you.
Well, her first one, Mama said, I was waiting for the rain.
Mama.
I see it, but I don't know where she is.
Mama.
And I don't know. Oh, well, the house on McHale's, then it seemed like she was telling her.
Granny Mac,
Huh?
I love you.
Well, I love you too.
Aw.